Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tam here with Laugh and Grow with Tam. And on my channel, I help you go with real talk and a side of laughter. Let's get into this video. So, we're talking about my top red flags when it comes to friendships. I think I'm going to give you 3. I have more than that, but I think I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to start off with one that really gets on my nerves, which is a lack of accountability. Let me tell y'all something. If I'm in a friendship or a relationship with you of any kind and you refuse to see your part in it, or you refuse to see when you've done wrong or take responsibility or accountability for your actions, I gotta go. I gotta scurry. I gotta skedaddle. Like, I can't do it, because what that tells me is that you don't see that you don't think you can do wrong. And so anytime we're at conflict, it's going to always be my fault. And you're not going to see where you played a part in it, right? Or you're not going to see how you can improve, right? For example, and it could be twofold. It could be that there's a situation where a conflict arises and it's all my fault, and I take that on. But at the same time, what about situations where, okay, it's not me that did the offending, it's you that did the offending. And so when I come to you and I say, hey, this really hurt my feelings, or this really bothered me, or can we work on this? And your response is, well, I don't do that. Or that's not how I operate. Or, well, I mean, yeah, but you did, da-da-da-da-da. And you don't take any responsibility. It's always someone else's fault. Or you just completely dismiss my feelings, or tell me that you didn't do that, you gaslight me, whatever you want to call it, because everybody throwing these words out there and don't really know what they mean. But you're denying the very thing. Then I've gotta go. And I've been in relationships like that in the past where things may have happened and things may have transpired, and literally some kind of way it's all my fault. There's no accountability on the other end. And I remember what that felt like. That made me feel like I was just this bad person, this villain, or just, I just done so wrong. And I'm in my head, I'm like, hey, I know I played my part in it, but it got messy for me too. My feelings were hurt too. You did some stuff to me that hurt me too. And we're not going to talk about that. So I can't talk about that. We can only talk about what I did to hurt you, but you can't talk about what you did to hurt me. I gotta go. Okay. Deuces. Gotta go. I would say the second thing for me that is a huge red flag, I would say, is unspoken expectations. What do you mean by that, Sam? I'm so glad you asked. So if at any point in our relationship, I do something to you, and I'm speaking from my point of view because it could be vice versa. But if I do something to you, or say something, or across a boundary, or whatever the case may be, and I have no idea, it was not communicated with me, and you're upset and you're mad, and I have no idea why, I don't know, what can I do with that, right? If you have an expectation for me to show up to all of your, let's say you're about to get your doctorate degree, and you have presentations that you can invite your family to. I'm just literally making something up off the top of my head. And your expectation is that I attend every one. And let's say you never say that to me. Let's say that I come to the first one, I miss the second one because my son is sick. The third one, I'm unable to come because I have a previous engagement. And the fourth one, I make it, right? Come to the fourth one, we kikiing, we ha-haing, and then all of a sudden I get a text message from you that says, I'm really upset that you didn't show up to the second and third one. Huh? Did you explain that to me? Was that something you expected of me? Because I wasn't aware of that. I just knew I wanted to support you, but I didn't know that you wanted me at all four, right? Unspoken expectations. You can't get upset with people when you have an expectation of them that they never agreed to. Because you can also have expectations that you communicate, that someone says, hey, I'm not going to be able to meet that for you. Here's what I can do. I can't come to all 4, but I can come to at least 1 or 2. I know my schedule is going to be crazy, so I don't want to commit to that. And you can't be upset about that either, because that's clear communication. But if you have an expectation for me to call you every single day when I get off work, and I don't call you one day and you get an attitude and you mad and you moping around and you acting funny and you acting strange, and then you expect me just to know that the reason why you're upset is because I didn't call you after I got off work, we have a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Like, what are we doing? Make it make sense. Because what? Huh? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? If we have unspoken expectations, we are setting ourselves up for failure. And honestly and truthfully, when you have too many expectations, you're setting yourself up for failure. I, for one, was one in the past that had a lot of expectations for my friends. And when they didn't meet them, I was let down. And that didn't mean they were a bad friend. That just meant that I had expectations that they weren't aware of, and or ones they didn't agree to, right? I have friends that operate in different ways. There are some friends that are just simply not going to do certain things because that's just not how they operate. And that's okay. It's okay. But that communication has to be had. That communication has to be had. And then lastly, the last thing I would say that truly grinds my gears is when there is no reciprocity. Like there's no give and or take. Like you give and take. Let me say that. Y'all, there go my maintenance guy. Let me take out some of this maintenance guy. I hope y'all don't see him. He finna walk past on the other side. Let me tell you something about this man. This man of God, this is a sidebar. This man of God, all I can do is call him a man of God. This man of God lied. We put in a thing. Y'all saw him right there. This man of God lied. He told us. Okay, first of all, we put in a thing for our dishwasher saying that it wasn't drying things properly. It was basically just saying, we were basically just saying that the dishwasher, wasn't drying properly, and that, the dishes were still wet after sitting. And yeah, so, we noticed that they said that they completed it in the app, and we were like, they did? So I call them to the office. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, oh yeah, he said he came and completed it yesterday morning around 8:30. I said, did he? She said, yes. He says he came in, he checked the filter, he did everything, and everything seems normal. You may just have to I forgot what she said that we would have to do. And I said, that's very strange, ma'am. I said, because yesterday I was in my house at 8:30 in the morning and no one came to the door. She says, yeah, he said he came. I said, no, ma'am, he didn't come. I said, because we would have had to let him in. He didn't come. Okay, well, he's saying he came, so I'm telling you, ma'am, he didn't come. Our dishwasher's still not drying. Let me not get on that. A couple other things happened too, but we're not going to get on that. Okay, Holy Spirit, help me, because I done got re-mad. Back to what I was saying, reciprocity. So there's no give and take, right? So when you, as the friend, expect me to give, and you're constantly receiving, but you're not doing anything in return. And I'm not saying that it has to always be you give, I give. But at the same time, you also need to understand that at some point in the relationship, there needs to be a level of reciprocity. Like, I can't be always the one that's giving, and you're always taking. You know what I'm saying? I can't always be the one doing that. And so I've been in friendships where I was just give, and there was nothing returned. And I know that everybody has seasons in life. Like right now where I am, I'm not necessarily let me not say that, because I naturally am a giver, but I'm not as giving as I normally am, because I just don't have the resources to give like I normally would. I'm in a season in life where every bit of coin is tied up in something. So I don't have extra to give. I don't have extra time to give like I usually do. And it doesn't always have to be giving of gifts or money. It could be of time. It could be of just lending an ear, And that's what I mean when I say that. What in the world is going on here? So I said all that to say, what in the world? Okay, y'all, that is so random. Okay. So random. Anyway, so I can't be in a situation where I'm always giving of my time. And like I said, there could be seasons where, you know, you may not be able to give. You know what I'm saying? You might have just, you know, gotten out of surgery and you're recovering. So no, you know what I'm saying? You might not be able to, you know, get on the phone to talk to me, or you might not be able to show up for this, or you might not be able to go to the store and get a gift for my son's birthday party because you got something going on right now. Somebody may be going through a divorce, or, you know, going through something traumatic, or just having a busy time and you're not in the season to. I get that. Every relationship has its ebbs and flows, but at the same time, you also have to understand that at some point, if you look up and you notice that it's been 3 years and all you've done is receive, and you haven't reciprocated anything to that friend, that's toxic. And I got to go. I got to get on up out of there. Like, I can't do it. I gotta go. I gotta go. I got to go. Okay. So those are my top red flags. I have a few more. I may do a part 2. But let me know in the comment section below. Like, do you feel me on this, or is it just me? I know I'm not the only one. Come on. Tell me. Because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one that get annoyed with people who can't take accountability for actions. I know I'm not the only one that gets annoyed with people that have unspoken expectations. Like, how you expect me to show up at your house every day and cook dinner for you and you didn't tell me? Not that I'm going to do it, but I'm just saying, how you expect that? What? What you mean? What you mean? And then lastly, I know people can't stand people that just are takers, always taking. Like, no. So anyway, I said all of that to say, I hope that you all can relate to this and can recognize that maybe you didn't understand that you might have been a part of a toxic relationship. Maybe you didn't see, you know what I'm saying, that, oh, you know what, I didn't realize that I was going through that in this friendship, but that's why I'm uncomfortable. Yep, that's exactly why. So anyway, I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for supporting me, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. Oh, he was waving. Bye, boo. My neighbor. Bye-bye. See y'all later. What is this? I meant to say and do like that. Hands just ashy. Let me get out this video because I'm slowly spiraling. Bye, y'all.